Oh dear. Right, happy Christmas everyone. Early morning stream for me, as I've got plenty to do today. So I thought, let's get a nice early one out. Just make sure this finally works. Bluebeard.
If you can't afford to look human, you're going to the farm. It's as simple as that.
Do you have any idea how much it costs to have an entire family in Glamour?
I can't finish the mirror. It's missing a piece.
Crane must have taken a shard with him. The open arms.
Enjoy your stay.
Thanks, Bigby. And thanks for covering for me last time, too.
I
Bigby?
didn't cover
How
for
could
you.
you do this to me? I guess I finally see you for who you are! Tell me who did it! Just tell me who did it! I know you know!
I don't think he did it.
What?
Look at him. Do you really think this man murdered
Someone's got a
these
stick up
women?
her ass now.
It was a good show. But, you know.
Just take him, okay? Take Crane.
Well, this is gonna be a beautiful relationship we have with you guys. Really. I mean it. Out with the old, in with the new. Long live the queen.
Disgusting.
See you around.
Hollow point bullets are a nasty business. The Silver Slug deformed and shredded.
No. Every time, every episode, you gotta turn it on.
Shredded on impact.
He'll be okay, though.
Hmm?
He'll be okay?
His internal organs are positively riddled. If I don't extract every single scrap of silver, he's liable to suffer some long-term toxicosis. Easy there. Try not to move.
Bigby.
We can't keep meeting this way, old boy. I figured I'd be done before you were conscious.
My arm.
Yes, very ugly, but not life-threatening. I can't say the same for these bullets peppered throughout your vital organs.
Please, Bigby, don't move it. Doctor.
Look, I'm a bit engaged saving his life at the moment, but if the fractured extremity concerns him that much, he can set it himself.
I don't want to watch this.
For heaven's sake. See now? That wasn't so difficult, was it?
I wasn't even looking.
That'll do. You're probably better off. This way I won't have to reset it later. He's lucky to be alive. And he won't be next time if he keeps going like this. He didn't listen to me before. Maybe he'll listen to you.
I don't know about that.
Well, he should.
This is the job.
Quiet. Just relax. Excuse me, Miss White, but perhaps it'd be better if you gave me a few minutes to finish with him.
I think I should stay, at least until he's out of the woods.
Believe me, Bigby couldn't be in better hands, and I need the space to work, so...
Don't worry, Snow. I'll be okay.
I'm always okay.
We'll be done in a moment. Just please, give us the time.
Hey, Doc, how much longer?
Colin, leave him be.
It's finished when it's finished.
'Cause I once watched a vet sew a turtle together in 10 minutes flat.
Shut up, you
Colin,
fucking pig.
you're not even supposed to be here right now.
Oh, really? Where am I supposed to be? I'm here to take care of my friend.
With what? Your hooves?
Could you please not distract the doctor while he has my chest cut open?
Yes, that would be helpful. There. All done.
Great.
This isn't a habit you should keep to. Having visits with me. And, well, this time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
Hey, Gillian, how you doing? Happy
Miss White.
Christmas.
He'll be
Well, I
fine
might
for
see you.
light duty, if he can figure out what that means.
He knows what it means. It's just been an unusual couple of days.
I know, but please, don't give him the excuse. His body will eventually give out. Take care of him, please.
He's mental.
I will. He'll need rest, I assume.
Sleep mostly. Just keep watch, and make sure he doesn't get into further altercations.
Snow has enough to deal with, Swinehart. I can take care of myself.
Clearly. Anyways, guard against, as they say. Miss White? Sheriff?
Yeah.
Colin.
Swiney?
Yeah, of course, go ahead. Where you stuck?
So, how do you, feel?
Like I'm in shock?
It's Bigby, Snow. He'll be okay.
Not as good as can be expected, I think.
So, not well.
Ah, right, okay. So you're trying to get too far ahead of yourself too quickly.
I'm glad you're not dead.
Did you complete the market?
You stopped breathing, you know, when you passed out or died, I guess. It kind of scared the hell out of me. I've never seen
I don't know where
you
Grey
like
Ditch is,
that.
to be honest.
And when Swinehart arrived, you know him, he's never worried. And even he thought you were...
The market, like when
pretty
you were
hard to
doing the,
kill.
what was it called?
Yeah, you were really fucked up, man. You look like when you
Survivor's
take an
Guide.
action figure and bend its
Survival
limbs the
Guide,
wrong
Wasteland
way.
Survival Guide.
Colin,
I'm just saying, I was worried about him is all. The guy hasn't had a night's rest in days.
we'll all get some rest when this whole thing is done.
What whole thing? What's even happening out there? I mean, do you guys have like a plan or something?
Because I found like sometimes going
And
and buying.
who should I be asking? Should I be worried about the Crooked Man taking over? Or is Crane still the thing?
Go on, Snow.
Snow's the boss. She'll know what's best for the community.
Thanks. The Crooked Man came out of the shadows for a reason. For him to attack us so blatantly like that. He either feels invincible or desperate.
At the moment,
Well,
most of it is
those
just
are
like
my
if
two
you,
options. I don't think I'd pick desperate.
What do you mean?
You traded Crane to save Bigby.
Yeah, sure.
I'm just saying, that's not exactly something you do when you're playing with house money.
So he called my bluff. It's not like I'm gonna let Bloody Mary just murder. It was a split-second decision, and I don't care how it looked. I'd make it again and twice on Sunday.
Right,
Yeah.
I've turned down the game a bit,
About
so if you turn up your...
Giving up Crane to
Audio, 'cause
save
my-
my skin really made us look weak.
Turning up my microphone
made
is
us look
not
weak?
much of an issue.
Oh, but not Mary
Option at the
shooting you
moment.
and holding an axe to your big head.
Look, I'm not saying it was a good day. Just that we could have done without all the bargaining at the
Yeah,
The
the best thing is
Crooked Man's gonna
I
just
don't
do
care
small missions.
what he thinks. It was the
Don't
only
go for
option.
big things straight away. Like,
All I care about right now
what's Grey
is
Ditch?
just what does the Crooked Man want
Oh,
out of
look.
this? I thought he was just a loan shark, but clearly he's operating in other circles. It can't just be about Crane, right? Getting him out of town? Is this all about the murders? Crane can't be useful to him anymore. So what could this have to do with Faith and Lily?
Alright, I
How
see
long
what it
has
is.
this stuff been going on?
From the looks of things, it's
If you
been going on
can't
for
find
quite a
ammo,
while.
you need to buy it.
The Crooked
It's as
Man
simple as that. Fast
declared
travel back to
war
Megaton,
against
buy
us
some
last
ammo,
night. At
and you've
least
just
that's
got to make
what
sure
I
that
thought when it happened.
you carry all
But now
kinds
I
of
see
ammo
this war
all
has
over the
been
place.
going on for years.
Like,
We just haven't noticed it because our way of doing things is broken.
I'm trying to think of the best way of
We
putting
need
it.
to do things the right way.
What does that mean? The right way?
What do you think I mean?
I don't know, but it suspiciously sounds like your way. Bigby's the one on the front lines. You can't give him a leash. He doesn't work that way.
Look, I know things
Yeah,
haven't
you
gone
need to
great
just
recently,
focus
but
on,
we're still doing our best.
That's not good enough.
like, the subways are good places for ammo,
So,
and
starting now, we
the
do
library,
everything cut and dried. By the
market,
book,
but anywhere there's
straight as an
bandits.
arrow.
Pure is
they're
driven
easy to
snow.
kill.
I'm not saying I'm the arbiter of
Sure
And if you
you're
can't,
not.
like, if you don't actually
This
have any,
town has enough monsters. What happened last night, what you
if you don't
turned
have any
into,
ammo to even take on
it
that,
can't
then you
happen
need to
again.
get some
We
cats
need
together.
monsters to fight monsters.
Colin, if I really believed that we needed him to lose his flippin' mind at a moment's notice, then that would mean I'd lost all faith in our ability to help this town.
We were under attack, Snow. What did you expect me to do?
There are degrees.
Degrees. I only ever do what's necessary.
Really? Do you believe him?
Yeah, I do.
Look, Bigby, I care about how this is done just as much as I care about it getting done.
So for that, you want to give him a handicap? Like the bad guys will worry if shit gets sloppy. Everybody wants Bigby to smile and shave and take a shower now and then. Hell, I'm practically the president of the Bigby Don't Be Such a Dick Club. But this is the wrong fucking time to put shackles on him.
Relax, Colin. I can speak for myself.
That's
okay?
where you're screwing yourself.
He'll get the job done. Just
Paradise
let him do
Falls
it.
is too
I'm
early.
going to.
You're
I'm
way
going to
too
let
early
you
to
do
go to
it,
Paradise
okay?
Falls. You need to be
It's just
working
that
on, as you say,
now that
spending
I'm
that money on
deputy
your
mayor,
ammo,
I need
and
your
then
respect.
getting through
And this situation.
the Capital
has to
Wasteland.
end.
What situation?
All unglamored fables starting today have
1K
to go and stay at the
Oh,
farm.
give
Is
me
a
a
lot
fucking
of money
break.
that you're not spending.
Are you gonna let her talk to me like that?
It's been the rule for a reason, Colin. And Bigby knows it's for the best of the town.
Look, everyone just calm down, all right?
I'm perfectly calm.
What
I'm
level
not.
are you?
Tell me right now, what's it gonna be, Bigby?
Morning, Adivek. Happy Christmas and all that jazz. How you doing?
Wolf's residence.
That's rude.
Oh, Buffkin, what is it? Okay, I'll let him know.
Yeah, you're spending too much time trying to
Guess
save money
who's
and not
waiting in
spending
your
any.
office right now?
Mate,
Narissa.
level 4 to 5,
That broad from
you're
the
way
Puddin' and
too
Pie?
low.
Yes. Apparently, she told Buffkin that she has something she needs to talk to you about. But that she'll only tell you. And what do you think that could be?
You should go back,
Ah,
work on the
Bigby's
Wasteland
got an
Survival Guide.
admirer. You always do well with the,
A
disenfranchised.
Medicadismus?
Something about your prickly demeanor attracts him like a moth to a
Yeah,
flame.
you need to go back, work on the Wasteland Survival Guide, then start looking
I
at
should get
getting
back to the
onto
business
Galaxy
office.
Radio.
I've left Buffkin alone for
If
too
you
long
get
taking
a
calls.
certain... You shouldn't even be thinking
And I
about
should
that till like
probably
level
change out of
15.
these clothes. Consider the discussion tabled, but not over. Let me know when you're done with Narissa.
Aye, aye, Captain. She's a piece of work. Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you? I mean, she seemed real serious about it, but I can still hang out here, right?
I don't know. Snow will come around. She's just... the Crane thing hit her hard, and she doesn't really know who her friends are
Yeah.
right now.
Oh, okay. I get it.
Having to pull
Don't worry
shells
about
at me.
Thanks, Bigby.
What does that do? I don't use mods, so I wouldn't know. He's a wreck. Absolute wreck. Ooh, Ariel. See what she's got to say. Well, that's the thing. Why would you put a mod like that in then? And more to the point, if they're trapped there, they're trapped there. It doesn't matter how long they're trapped there. They're still going to be there when you come back later. I don't like playing the games with companions. I think it's just... I can handle it myself. Forget about them. You need to work on, like, don't make that your priority. You can end up in the same situation you're in now for longer.
Sheriff.
Hi, Nerissa. Have a
So
seat.
is she gonna talk this time?
Are you okay? You didn't look good last night. I wasn't sure you'd be, you know, around.
Don't be fooled by this. I didn't get the worst.
How is it
of it.
3:30 in the morning? I thought I'd come, you know, do a nice early stream.
Huff and puffs. Not many people
What time
smoke
is it?
those.
9:30 in the morning here.
Thanks.
So what is it you wanted to talk to me about? I know what you did for me.
Oh,
Sending
right,
me the
okay.
Open arms. I think you want to help me again.
There's not a lot that I can talk about. You know that.
So
Well, I
that
normally
spell
don't
Crane
stream
was
for
trying to
another 8
break.
hours, but I doubt I'll get a stream
Not
in
just while
later.
you're at work.
And because most of the people like yourselves end up having really odd times when they come
What
to
I
my
mean
stream,
is,
thought I'd try and get an
I
early
don't
one
want to
in.
waste your time, but I don't want you wasting your own time either.
Back in the dressing room at the Pudding and Pie, I told you what I was looking for, and you found a way to tell me. You sent me to the Open Arms. Maybe that'll work again?
You can try. I just... Go ahead. It might work.
You're here because the Crooked Man just sent Crane to the bottom of my list of worries. And you have something you want to say about that, right?
Yeah, can't blame you.
These lips are sealed. If I could answer you just like that, I wouldn't have had to make that.
What time is it for you then, Gillian?
No, I guess not.
Sometimes we have to find our way through life on our own, grasping and fumbling in the dark. I used to have friends to help me find my
Under
way.
the sea.
But now,
Yeah, much earlier than it
They're
normally
gone.
is.
and I don't know what to do.
Are you saying you need a friend right now? You can trust me.
What I'm saying is friends matter. And I don't have any left.
Yeah.
So I hope you're looking after yours. Are you? Look around you.
It's my job to look out for people, and not just my friends.
I'm sorry. I thought I could do this. I need you to know I want to help.
Yeah,
but,
well that's it. It's like,
but
It's okay. Take your time.
come on, say something. Yeah, it's that's why I was like, oh, I'll change up the streaming pattern.
I'm sorry if I'm wasting your time.
Make the most of the holidays,
I
because
thought I knew how to say it.
Ribbons.
I know,
Faith wore one too.
but
Do you like it? Do you?
It was.
hang on, what's she saying?
It is.
I need to listen
beautiful.
to this a second.
That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
The ribbon that Faith choked on. What can we do about that ribbon? Go on.
You mind if I just...
No! These lips are sealed.
What?
You can't. Just stay back.
Oh!
You can't do that.
Slow down. It's all right.
No, I know what's going to happen. I'm going to
do
take...
anything.
Please.
If I
Don't.
take that off, her head will roll. That's what's taking... Oh, that's got to be it.
Okay. I get it. So the ribbons... If you take them off...
Yeah, no, that's the thing. It's like dealing with this whole internet malarkey and streaming. It's all over the world, different time
If anyone
zones.
finds
It's
out I came here.
if only it was as simple as
That's probably snow.
choosing a
Listen,
time that was suitable for
Sheriff.
everyone.
Can you keep this conversation between us?
I think.
I could be in a lot of trouble. I shouldn't be talking to you.
I'm gonna have to tell Snow. She has to know about the ribbons.
If you have to, just don't tell
The
anyone
troll
else.
and Faith were killed by beheading.
Sorry, I just need to talk to the sheriff
I
for a
think if
moment.
we take off that
Please
ribbon,
excuse
she
us.
freaked
One
out.
minute.
I reckon if I take off the ribbon, that's
I might
gonna
have a
like
new lead for you, but
the
I
spell's
don't know
gonna
how solid it
behead
is.
her.
Beauty and Beast called the office just now. They said they wanted to talk to you about something. I wonder if they've heard about Crane.
Thank you for listening, Sheriff. You should go on to your next business. I don't think you'll be wasting your time.
Wait, you don't have to go.
That's what I think anyway. Because it keeps them silenced.
That was abrupt.
It's one way to send a message.
Think of it like a
What did she tell you? I didn't
shot
mean to
collar.
rush her out. Did you get anything from her?
She told me enough. I think she told both of us with the way she just left.
Okay then. Good work. So, about Beauty and Beast. Do you think there's something
Well,
to it?
the troll
Is this the right place to
was
look?
imitating.
What could they
Yeah,
know
it's
about
kind
the
of like a
Crooked
slave
Man?
collar. So if they
Or do you
take it
think
off,
they just heard about last night and they're scared about what's been going on?
That's what Nerissa was doing. Telling us to go there. I think she made it as clear
think
as
of it
she
like a
could.
bomb collar. They take it off, they're dead, and there's no way around it.
You know, Beauty came to me a while back. She was looking for financial assistance. I told her there was nothing I could do, and she said that meant she'd have to go somewhere
That's what I
else.
think it is, anyway.
Bigby, you don't think she meant that she was going to go to the Crooked Man, do you?
That would explain why they called.
We need to solve this before something else happens. Who knows what? I have other matters to attend to.
Okay, that was a bit abrupt. Don't think it's Snow White.
And you didn't want to tell me what you were into either.
Good reason. Look what happened.
So that's back on me.
Ugh.
I thought we agreed that was settled.
You said it was settled. That doesn't mean...
Oh. What are you...
Fucked him up pretty good.
Well? You're just going around knocking on doors?
You called, right? Or, was it Beauty?
Why would I call you?
It's got...
Listen, I've had a shitty
Do you
night.
think you're the only
So far,
one?
I'd recommend
really
it.
don't
It's
wanna deal
definitely
with
got a
the
few
runaround.
twists and turns.
Snow said you called and wanted to talk to me.
Well, I didn't call. Must have been Beauty. She's been surprising me a lot lately.
Can I...
So have you, Bigby. Yet, with all the sneaking around and secrets, somehow I'm still the
You're the one
bad
that
guy
attacked
in
me.
this. I've had to hear about it all night long from her.
Who is it? Who's there? Beast?
Are you gonna let me in or what?
It's your
It's interesting
pal,
because they are
Bigby.
fairy tales,
Hi,
and
Bigby.
just like how
Please excuse
it's
us for
completely
just
messed
a
up and
minute.
such a dark turn.
Can I talk to you in private?
Yes, let's.
I guess I really do have the smallest apartment in the Woodlands.
I can already tell you're going to make a problem out of this.
What's he doing here? We don't need to bring him into this.
Talk about living in the past.
Not after the way he went behind my
I
back.
think they had all their fantasies and dreams and everything, and now
I trust him.
Of course you do. He was keeping secrets.
now they're just living in council estate, pretty
One
much.
little thing. Do you want to keep
Don't
fighting
push it
about
over.
that, or do you want to try to sort this out?
All I'm saying is we can handle this on our own. You didn't have to bring him here.
We're out of money and answers. That's why I called. We'll finish this later, but we
Oh, thanks for letting us finish our conversation.
You're welcome.
Sorry, it's been a long night.
Yeah, you know what they say. Centuries of marriage come with centuries of baggage.
I gotta say, your place, it looks, expensive.
What do you mean by that?
Beast!
No, really, I want to know. What are you trying to say, huh?
Nothing. It's a nice place you got here.
Thanks, but that's really not why I called.
Is this something about that loan you took out? From the Crooked Man?
I didn't know what else to do, so
We should deal with this on our own. Bigby's just going to complicate
I
things.
called him here, and I want to see if he can help us out. Why are you being like this?
I'm just trying to do what's best for us.
I'd like to help you, but I can't do anything if you don't tell me what's going on.
I gotta know one thing first. What if we did have something to say about the Crooked Man? What if we talk and you don't get him? And all this comes back on us?
No, that's a
We'd
risk.
be risking
That's
a
a
lot.
risk you have to take.
We've seen what happens when you cross the Crooked Man. And I don't know if it's worth it. If you can't give us certain assurances.
We're just looking for a little peace of mind in this.
I can protect you, but only if you tell me what I need to know. And that means details. No more stonewalling.
Yeah, more false
We
promises.
aren't.
And just tell me what's going on here.
Who is this Crooked Man?
Look, we're used to a certain kind of lifestyle, okay? We couldn't just give that
We
up.
never meant for it to get like this. It's just that we had nowhere else to turn, and we got in over our heads.
There's not a lot of work out there. Who would we be if we just lived like...
Answer your goddamn phone.
Hi there, you've reached Beauty. And me.
Ugh.
And we're out doing
Blech.
something fabulous.
let me just,
A day at the beach?
Skiing the slopes.
And we can't
Hey,
come to the phone
we're not
right
done
now,
here.
so leave a
I
message
should-
at the beep and we'll get back to you as soon as... humanly possible. Beep! That fucking message. I'm gonna come down there and bash your heads in with that machine if I have to call again and hear that fucking message one more time. I've been doing this long enough to know that if you had the cash, you'd have paid by now. So consider yourselves out of warnings.
Who is that?
The Crooked Man's gonna get his, one way or another.
I know, right? They've just like lavishly spent on an apartment in the Bronx.
All I care about is, how can I find the Crooked Man? Who do I talk to? Where do I go?
I'm with the guy who called. What a fucking annoying message stone.
The Lucky Pawn. That's where I borrowed the money. The Crooked Man's behind that place. I'd overheard people talking to Jersey about loans before. So, when I needed money, that's where I went.
Did you ever see the Crooked Man there? When you got your loan? Or just shopping?
No, never. But come on, it's his place. And the Jersey Devil never lets you forget it. I can see now that it was a mistake.
I sound like that Bloody Mary.
I'm not
She's
the only one who goes there, you know.
She will.
I saw the Woodsman's axe there just the other day. It was in a display
She's
case.
mental.
I guess he's hit hard times too. There's a lot of that going around. I can't imagine he has a lot of marketable skills.
What the hell are you doing hanging out at a place like the Lucky Pawn anyway?
Sometimes fables sell things they brought from the homelands. Things you can't find anywhere else.
You do know there's a difference between pawning something and selling it, don't you?
I know that.
You're buying a piece of someone else's misery. With money you don't have.
Well, that's over now. Maybe if you go there, you can sort some things out.
They just want me to get him out of
I
debt.
guess I'll go check out the Lucky Pawn. If I can't track down the Crooked Man there, maybe I can make enough noise that the Crooked Man will come find me.
Hold on, Bigby. Don't go there. Sounds like you're just going to get Beauty in trouble. And... you know that butcher shop? The cut above?
Butcher shop.
It's the place on Tubman Street. Same block as the baker and the candlestick maker.
What are you saying about the
Well,
butcher?
I've been delivering packages from there for a while. The thing is, it's for the Crooked Man. And I don't think it's meat in the packages. You gotta understand, I needed work.
You have to believe us. We didn't think.
Yeah,
it would
that's a
get
little
like
bit
this.
sadistic.
Well, what are you delivering? What's going on there? How does this fit into the Crooked Man's operation?
I
He's a drug
couldn't tell
dealer.
you, but I do know this. It's the only meat market in town that doesn't carry fillet. I'm
Fillet.
not sure how much actual butchery goes on there.
Fillet. It's fillet.
How did you get involved with this?
Johann the butcher called. He had a problem with the
I didn't even
refrigeration
put that
unit.
connection together. The
But when
butcher,
I
the baker, and the
finished, it was your
candlestick
pal
maker.
Mary who showed up to pay me. She said I was reliable. She liked that. And it's the only thing I've been able to pick up, and it's still not enough. I don't want Beauty to have to work, especially not where she was.
It's Mary you deal with? Bloody Mary is there?
No, Johann is the one who hands over the packages, you know, day to day.
Johann,
But
isn't
I've
that
seen her
something
around
from
there.
Frozen?
She, gets under my skin, you know, and I try to avoid her. But I don't need to tell you what she's
You're
like.
damn right you don't. I don't need a rundown on her reputation. If
Bloody
Mary works
Mary.
out of there, I need to look into it.
Oh, don't get the wolf angry.
I just wanted to provide for Beauty. Give her the kind of life she deserves.
We shouldn't have to live like this. Scraping to
Well, you
get
shouldn't
by.
spend all your
None of
fucking
us
money.
We were royalty once. We were accustomed to a certain lifestyle.
Adjust, adapt.
All we want is to make this place feel a little bit like home. You wouldn't understand, Bigby.
I don't need to understand. It's not my fucking job to understand. My job is to keep Fabletown safe.
So, where are you going?
It is
If
pretty
this all goes
intense, but the thing is, with the shit
like
that
to
we've
know
been
where it's
through
coming
so
from.
far, I can understand his frustration. And the fact that he just nearly got murdered. What do you reckon, guys? I know there's two of you that are talking, so make a vote. Butcher, Gillian? Butcher it is.
I want to know what the Crooked Man is hiding at that butcher shop.
I'm
You know,
curious because we found one of
once
them
you
at
show up there, word is
Auntie
gonna
Greenleaf's
spread.
place.
There may be nothing left for
And
you
also,
to see
if we
you
go
go
to
the
Lucky
Pawn
Pawn,
after.
Well, I guess I'll find out.
We're heading straight into the Hornet's Nest.
Wait. I don't know what you're planning to do when you find the Crooked Man, but is there any way you could help us out?
What do you mean?
I'm not.
Maybe you can make this all just go away.
We would really appreciate it. What do you say?
Can you help us out?
I don't go around fixing debts. Lucky for you, what I am gonna do might just fix it anyway.
Just keep us in mind, please.
I'm sure you'll do the right
The right thing? You borrowed from crooks. What do you expect? I am not going to go... Like, I want to help everyone, but you can't help everyone, especially in these games. Yeah, I think if we're going to the butcher, because I was thinking that as well, we find out what's going on, because if we go to Lucky Port and straight in the hornet's nest, we could rattle too many cages. Yeah. Maybe. Because this might be where they're disposing of the bodies. I'm not doing that much looking around. I'm just going to go straight through.
Bigby Wolf?
Well, welcome, Sheriff. What can I get for you?
I've just seen there's an
You
emergency
interested
button.
in a particular cut? Let's see. What do we have in stock? Let's see what we got here. Flank steak on special. New York strip. Oh, I can have some wild boar in tomorrow if you like. Sirloin.
I know Bloody Mary hangs around here. I want to talk to her.
I don't know what you mean.
Get away
What
from
you
that
see is
button.
What you get. Just meat.
Oh god, yeah.
Don't find
Beauty
anything
and
else.
the Beast is really pissing me off.
We just, we do more wholesale and meat packing.
Not
than
coming
walk-in
around-
service. I'd like to help you. Really, I would. But there's nothing here.
And what if I do find something here?
Yeah, no, they just want me to...
You haven't been
They
straight.
spend all their money and they want me to
Really,
tidy up the
Sheriff?
mess.
You won't.
We'll see about that.
Sheriff, Did you hear that?
What?
Oh, I'm real sorry. Hold on. I just gotta go check on that. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
Butcher?
I just have to go see.
Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. You push that button.
Shit. I got it covered back here, Sheriff. I'll be right out.
Ah, shit.
Just wait out front. I'll be right there. I've got a bit of a mess back here. Look, can you come back tomorrow, maybe?
Okay, I've had enough of this shit, Johan. Come on out.
Just wait in the front. I'll be right out. I'm sorry, Sheriff, but you're not supposed to be back here for safety.
We're gonna get
purposes.
whacked in the face with something.
Come on, damn it.
Stay quiet. We'll find him.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. They're gonna kill me. Oh, God, she is gonna fucking kill me. He's gonna get me killed.
What are you hiding behind that door?
Huh?
Open up.
Please, Bigby. Please don't.
Bigby? What happened to Sheriff?
Please don't kill me, Sheriff. I don't want to die. Please. Please don't kill me.
Shut the fuck up! I fucking knew it! You are a part of this! You've been
No
bullshitting
shit.
this whole time!
Yeah,
Where's
it's
Mary?
a very big
Where's
back
the fucking crooked man?
area.
I will put your head through that fucking door. Tell me what I need to know. Now!
Take your hand off his mouth.
You're a monster. A fucking monster.
Big bad wolf.
Why are you doing this? I'm not part of their crew. Fuck. The Crooked Man's people. Jersey Devil, D and Dumb, and that mental case, Bloody Mary. You want to talk about the real butcher? It's her, not me.
Oh, she's
this is her
fucking
place.
mental.
I'm telling you, they muscled in on me. Took over my storage and delivery a long time ago. All cause of that heat.
Let's let him.
That summer was even hotter than this
string
one.
himself up.
I'd let Mary and those porkers stay cool in the meat locker one day, playing cards, having a great time. I guess they were sizing the place up. Shows what I get for being nice. I'm just a victim in this. I don't know what they do back there. I swear. And I don't want to know. I'm not allowed to know.
Well, we're about to see what's back there. And then we'll see if I believe you.
Everyone's a suspect.
I knew this would happen. Didn't know when.
What are they making back here? Glamours? Whoa. He pressed the button and that says run. Slave labor?
What is this place?
I told you, Bigby. I don't know. They muscled me out. I swear, I don't know anything more. I haven't been back here when it was like this.
You believe him?
Warning lights.
It's business. It's all I've ever had. I guess that's why I stuck around when they took it.
These lights, Johann. Did you warn them I was here?
I had to. You come in here making trouble for me, but you only give a shit now because the Crooked Man stepped on your toes or something. Where were you when they took this place from me?
How was I supposed to know? Hey?
It hasn't been easy for me. You think I want to live with this at my back? I needed help.
All right, Johann. Do me a favor. Just shut the fuck up and stay out of the way. Can you manage that?
Yeah, sit down, shut the fuck up, and we'll have a look. That's where the glamours are coming from.
So this is what Beast was delivering. Glamours. Other kinds of magic. Could be dangerous stuff.
Maybe just don't
Okay,
touch
so it's not as
anything
sadistic
back
as
there,
we thought
please?
it was.
Didn't I tell you to sit down and shut up? That symbol. It's on all the packages. What is it?
That's the Crooked Man's brand. It's on everything that goes in.
Yeah, that's what happens with the underground. They start branding everything, you know,
Is that
marketing.
Wheel or what?
I guess they never used that thing on wolves, huh?
What's that supposed to mean?
It's from back in the homelands. A torture device. It came over here with the rest of our stories. Not that Mundies need any help coming up with that kind of thing. It makes people crooked. By breaking their bones and...
I don't want to see
really
any more
need to
broken
explain
bones.
this.
We've already had our arm broken. So that's got to be some kind of formula, or oh, that's stock.
Looks like math or something.
Ooh, hello. Ah, brilliant. Oh, hang on, that's the formula.
Is everybody on here? Do you know anything about this?
I don't know. A lot of fables out there need a lot of things.
Am I on there? So that's got to be how they brew them, shall we say?
Chains. Who's getting chained up here?
You can't think I'm the only one the Crooked Man has under his yoke.
Who though?
These are raw materials for making magic. Anti-green.
People sell stuff in the pawn
Any other
shop.
rogue
They take
witches
it
out
here.
there probably get their supplies here. Don't you see what's going on here? All these fables getting magic from him. Business is booming. He's got all he needs. The raw materials and the slave labor to process them. And with all this gear, looks like they could make just about any kind of
I don't
magic.
think he's
A lot of it.
the butcher's
Pretty
the
clear
problem.
why.
Oh, yeah? Why?
Doing it like this. It's bound to be cheaper than the 13th floor.
This is just horrible. Things that must have gone on here.
Morning, Mr. Crow. How are you?
With the ribbons. Whoever he's got in here in these chains, he's enslaving fables. On my watch.
Looking forward to
Just don't
shenanigans
know the
later.
real cost of getting something cheap.
You don't have to tell me.
That fucker Crane knew all about it.
Yeah, what about Crane? If this all... I mean, finding the crooked man is so fucking important, why don't you ask your boss?
Don't you start,
Snow.
you son of a bitch.
No, Crane. He said
Happy
he knows
Christmas to
where
you too, dude.
everybody is. I don't know how, but he's got some way. That's right. It was that creepy magic mirror with the big green head and all. Why don't you just use that? Find the crooked man that
Oh
way.
yeah, where's that bit of glass that
Leave
Crane
me
took?
alone. Yeah, with stuff like that mirror, I'm surprised that you ever need to leave the office.
None of your business, Butcher. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
not going to tell him too much.
Okay. Well, if they got their hands on an important magical item, there's only one place they'd take it. The Lucky Pawn.
Yeah.
They probably took Crane
Yeah, it's
there,
probably
too.
a bit too late now.
The Lucky Pawn. If I can find the mirror piece there, I can find the crooked man.
Hey, hold on. I told you what I knew. And look what you did to me. You're just as fucked up as
fuck
they
you.
are. You really still are the big bad wolf. Is this what you do? You just go around ruining Fable's lives, tormenting people? You should have just stayed home, spent the day chain smoking.
I got a little hot. And, son of a... I'm sorry,
I don't
okay?
think Crane's the crooked man.
I'm sorry.
What the hell am I supposed to do
'Cause
now?
At the end of
I'm
the
gonna
last
have to
episode,
spend the rest
Crane...
of my short life looking over my shoulder for Bloody Mary. They won't care that I held up my end.
You
we were
won't
trying to
have
get
worry,
Crane
Johan.
out there,
I'm gonna take him down.
and then we got stopped by Bloody Mary, and then she and Tweedledee and Tweedledum, and then it ended up being the crooked man was in the car, but we were trying to escort Crane, so I don't think Crane is, unless Crane was the... Unless it's all a facade, because Crane is the boss man. But I don't think that's the case. But you never know with these games. They're total fucking head fucks. Because I thought it was Crane.
Jersey, don't
Oh.
give me that shit. What the fuck is the point of having a system if you're just gonna...
my fucking
Jack,
system.
what the fuck is going on?
But you...
I'm,
you're the guy
Possibly.
who-
I'm the guy that keeps shit in order.
you know.
And that's it, Woody. If you love your ex so fucking much, why'd you pawn it in the first fucking place, huh?
Let them have it out.
I didn't pawn it, asshole. It was stolen.
So get the fuck out of my sight. Hit the bricks. See you later.
Hey, what's going on here?
What the fucking hell?
Christ. And this fucking guy, too?
Are you kidding me? It was here. It was right fucking here. What
Ooh,
did you
calm
do
down,
with it?
Woodsman.
How the fuck do I know?
Listen, you bald little dipshit. You're gonna... You piece of shit. I'm gonna...
We need him.
fucking lungs out.
Stop it, we need him.
Cool it, Woody.
Back off, dog. This doesn't concern
Oh,
you.
it certainly does.
We don't need the business office involved in this shit.
What is your fucking problem?
Just stay out of my way, all right?
How you feeling today, Sheriff?
Oh, you prick.
Still looking for whoever killed them hookers? Or are you done chasing your tail?
Yeah. I need him to stop
Where's
hitting
my
me,
axe?
even though he hit me.
You give it.
Don't have to put another axe in your head.
This is my fucking fight. Not now. Dog, you got a lot of nerve.
Oh shit. What the fuck is that? There's his axe.
Protecting your friend. Too bad you couldn't protect those whores. Go on, try to stop me.
Fucking stay down.
That's the actual Jersey Devil, right?
There she is.
Jersey Devil's getting shuttered. Oh, and then again. Come on. Oh, that's brutal. No, don't kill him. I don't want to kill him. Not the broken arm.
Hey, asshole. I found
No.
her.
Okay. Yeah, that will do it. Ugh.
The magic mirror's missing shard. Where is it? Bloody Mary brought it here, didn't she?
You don't know anything about anything, do you? What do you have?
Shut up.
Nothing. That useless bitch Snow White in a broken fucking mirror. Oh!
The next thing you say better be something useful.
You can't find a crooked man. No one can. Oh, the door to his house. It bounces around.
Okay, well that's
Never
useful.
in one spot. You'll never find it. Even Crane had to use the magic mirror. They dumped all his shit here. Bloody Mary uses this place like a fucking dump.
Where's Crane's stuff? Where'd they put it?
In back.
Yeah, hold him there with
Just go on. Get Crane's shit and go. Not that it's gonna do you any good.
See anything?
Crane's coat.
Let's have a look, see if we can find this mirror shard.
No time for traveler's checks, huh?
Fuck you, Crane.
You won't be needing this anymore.
It might come in handy later.
That sick piece of...
I hate that Crane.
The shard. It's the shard. Finally.
Hey, Sheriff.
Oh.
Those girls are still dead. Oh, and there's nothing you can do to bring them back. And I don't know what they did, but I do know this. Oh, if they're dead, it's because the Crooked Man wanted them dead. That's all it takes.
I don't have to listen to this shit.
I was so ready to kill him, but...
Out of smoke?
He's come out good. He's just had a bad time.
Thanks. Shitty brand.
Why does everyone keep shitting on the brand of cigarettes he smokes?
You're welcome.
I'm not gonna lie. I was having trouble deciding which one of you to hit with this thing.
Well, he's not a cop. Is he someone shit on their luck?
Jersey was wrong, you know.
About what?
About those girls. There is something we can do about it. We can get the fucker who did it. Ain't that the plan?
Yeah, you're damn right it is.
Alright, go do it then.
After that beginning scene where you end up fighting with the woodsman, it's actually turned out like... It's alright.
Hey, Woody.
Yeah?
You gonna be alright?
You know me.
I am Big B. I am the sheriff. I'm the only sheriff in this town. At least we've taken care of that. And now we got the mirror back.
I
Oh,
don't
what,
care
for
who
stealing the
killed
money?
prostitutes. If Crane was
It's
helping
Crane,
himself to the
fuck off.
community cause, it means his hand was in my pocket, and you just let him go.
I don't know what you heard, but it didn't happen like that.
Are you denying the facts?
She's denying me the chance to get a word in. Now, Miss White,
Sheriff Bigby has returned.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Ah, there's the old wrecking ball
Yeah, these are
himself.
very
Where have
immersive.
you been?
I'm not finished.
Get very
here, Miss
invested
You
in the
will have to
characters.
wait. Just one moment,
Fuck
please.
off, Buffkin.
Look what I found.
Seems your dog wants a biscuit.
I'm not in the mood.
Please let me build up.
You've got a lot to answer for.
Fucking Bluebeard.
Really?
Buffkin, get this piece in the mirror right away.
With pleasure, Miss White.
Finally, things are swinging back in the right direction. Good work, Bigby. You've been gone all day. What did you uncover? I thought you were going to report back to me. I mean, it's fine. So what else did you find out?
I gotta say, this thing reaches a lot further than we thought. The Crooked Man has something on everybody. It wasn't just Beauty and the Lone. Beast was working for him. His goon, the Jersey Devil, is putting the squeeze on all kinds of Fables down at the Lucky Pawn. And he's got Fables enslaved at the butcher shop, making black market magic.
See, I think,
This
if anything,
is
it's
worse than we
Bluebeard,
could have
but
imagined.
I think that's too
Over
predictable.
now, because we got the mirror. And once it's fixed, we got him. That's how Crane did it. That's how we're gonna do it.
Excellent work. Really.
Sheriff, I could use your assistance. Would you join me at the mirror?
Fuck off, Buffkin.
Don't go far, Sheriff. I'd like to have a few words of my own with you.
Unbelievable.
Why don't you go fuck off until I'm good at it?
I don't understand. This piece just doesn't want to join the rest. Do you have any idea why?
It doesn't look like it fits.
Well, where did you find it? What has it gone through since being separated from the rest? Shattering is a very traumatic experience, you know. So this process can be a little touchy. It helps that I have a good working relationship with the mirror.
It had a front row seat to a pretty gnarly brawl at the Lucky Pawn. When I found it, it was still in Crane's coat. Last person I saw with Crane or his coat was
What do you
that
mean going
psycho
wrong?
Bloody
There's
Mary.
definitely something not right.
Ah, yes, Miss White was asking about her. That explains it. You know who and the mirror have a very unhappy history with each other. How would you like it if she tried to use you as a doorway?
I think I already know the feeling.
Well, I think I know how to proceed now. It will just take a little extra coaxing, that's all. Thank you for your help. It could be a while, Sheriff. I'll find you when it's ready. Besides which, He might not want to come out with you watching.
Oh, he doesn't like being spied on.
Oh, the irony.
Is it fixed? Did you ask about the Crooked Man?
Buffkin's still working on it. He said it might be a while.
Do you think the Crooked Man's Buffkin?
If you're so self-reliant, what do you want from the business office so bad?
What I want is my business.
I can't take those two right now. We're trying to catch a murderer, and they're over there bickering about bureaucracy. We're at war. Don't they realize that?
Do you need some help over there?
Yeah, thanks. Go talk to Toad. But just so you know, we can't
You
pay
think?
him. He really needs to go to the farm, you know. So just break the news and be done with it,
No,
okay?
you tell him to go to the farm.
Toad, come here.
I thought I made myself very clear.
I see how it is. Passed off to an underling, eh? Why am I not surprised? Well, you did cause what damage brings me in here, so maybe it's for the best. Just need a little bit of dosh to cover it. I tried talking to her about it, but it's like chatting up a brick wall, it is. Now, I'm sure you've got your own agenda, Sheriff, but I've taken a real wallet because of you, and you can't deny that.
Toad, this is the business office, not a bank.
You're always talking about glamours and how it's my responsibility. Well, what about your responsibility? My car, total, the gaping maw in my wall, any of us sound familiar? I'm not looking for a handout, just what's right. I need it, Bigby.
I didn't throw myself through your wall. Well, ask Woody if you want payback.
You good-for-nothing piece of... The woodsman is broke. You saw the way he was living.
Yeah, in your building.
You know
Oh,
what
come
I
off
mean.
it.
Please, I need the money for glamours, Bigby. That's all.
You ain't
This
getting
isn't
shit.
exactly a new problem with you, Toad. You know that if you're out of glamour, I gotta send you to the farm.
Well, how about your friend the pig, hmm? Is he going to the farm too? Yeah? You thought we didn't know about him, huh? A worst-kept secret in Fabletown.
Colin isn't your concern. You should worry about your own fucking situation, Toad.
Rotten bastard.
He's off to the farm with him.
No, it came out wrong. If you give me one more chance and hear me out, I'll see a way for me and me boy to stay. I'm not gonna ask for any more than I need. I just want to stay. So what do you say you just give me enough to cover me glamours and we'll call the
Fuck
rest
off.
a wash? Please,
I'm not a
Sam,
charity.
don't take TJ from the only home he knows. This old glamour rule is oppressive. I've done nothing wrong but look different. You know it's not right, burdening the weakest of us like this. This world isn't kind to those of us who can't
Glamours
pass for
basically
human.
make them look human. It's like
were
magic.
unglamored 3 days ago, and you're still unglamored now. I can't ignore that. But you go to the farm, things cool
It's
down
because
here
he's
a bit.
an animal.
Maybe you can come back at some point.
So let's have it.
Best I can do.
What a crock of shite. The government buy the fables for the fables, my arse.
That's how the troll managed to change her appearance.
Bluebeard, you want to talk? Now's your chance.
I've just made my donation funding this office, so direct your questions to Miss White.
Well, at least he's not trying to get rid of me.
At least we can be rid of Toad,
For
for
now.
fuck's sake.
Did you take care of Toad? I mean, I saw the way he left. I know it may not seem that important right now, but glamours are the law for a very good reason. You know that as well as anyone.
Toad won't be a problem. I'll see to that.
Okay. Good. I know I should be asking how it got like this, but I just keep wondering why it happened. To Faith and Lily. You've seen his world. Do you have any idea why he'd want them dead? I don't know if the Crooked Man killed them with his own hand or if it was one of his goons.
Oh, we don't know.
I don't know. But when I catch the fucker who did this, I'll find out why.
Control, money, could be one
Sheriff,
or the
Miss
other.
White, I believe the mirror is repaired.
Better fucking be Buffkin.
I have to say, I have been better. But thanks for putting me back together.
I'm sorry. I have to know. Mirror, mirror, we're glad you weren't slain. Now please show us that sick creep Crane.
Nicely done.
He's probably still waking up a little.
Yeah, I want to see where he's ended up, too.
Yeah.
You will get on that plane to Paris, and you will wait for the day the Crooked Man needs you. Until then, not a
Paris.
peep. Otherwise, I get to deal with you my way. So please, please disobey. Wait a minute. Someone's watching.
What just happened?
We pointed you in the wrong direction and looked at Bloody Mary's reflection.
Oh, her. That explains the sting.
Fucking
I'd rather
bitch.
not have to feel the pain she brings.
Bloody Mary.
So, let's not do that again, okay?
Looks like we'll have to track him down later.
You're right. We need to focus
Well, at
on
least
the
that's the end of
immediate
Crane.
threat, and that's the Crooked Man. Bigby, we don't have a lot of time.
Mirror, mirror, no time to pout. So, where does Crooked Man hang out?
Yeah, he tried at least.
I don't recognize the door, but that's the Crooked Man symbol on it.
Hold on.
She's pretty cool.
The door. It moves.
Yeah, Jersey mentioned that.
Wait a minute. I know that door.
That's Central Park. I don't know when it's gonna move again, but I'm gonna get there before it does.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
At least we know
can't
where
just
it is and we can head
dispense
there.
Street justice. I know that emotions can run high, and you have your reasons to handle this a certain way.
I'll catch him and bring him back here.
We'll see what we
alive.
can do.
And we can clean him and cook him together.
Good. I have enough to worry about here while I prepare the case against him. So I'm going to trust you to handle this properly. That is, if you think you're ready.
Of course I'm ready. I got no other choice.
Hot under the collar as in, yeah, she's not bad looking, but also the fact that it makes you fucking nervous. Right. My kind of babe. Holy shit. Oh, we made it.
Tim, what the hell are you doing here?
Good evening, Sheriff. I'm here to take you to the boss. Thanks, by the way, for leaving off Tiny Tim. I have to admit, when they asked me to watch
Tiny
the door,
Tim.
I wasn't sure what to expect when you came through that portal. I know you aren't here on a social call.
Hold on. You've just been waiting for me to show up? You knew I was coming?
That's what they told me. I don't know, they said you made it pretty clear.
What?
I'm supposed to bring you right on in, so if you'll come this way. Look, this is the one thing I have to do. Please don't make this hard on me.
Fine. Lead on.
What the hell? Come on, quick guesses. Who's the Crooked Man?
Thanks for understanding. This is all I'm here to do, and I don't want to mess it up. I know I'm probably the last person you'd expect to be a
I reckon it's
guard.
probably Tiny Tim.
Tim, how can you be working here? You know who this guy is,
I don't think we've
you?
met him yet.
He's not as bad as you think. He doesn't treat me like some broken little kid. I think he gets what it's like.
That's what I was thinking.
He gave me a job, and I'm lucky to have it. This is the only option I've got. Just keep that in mind, maybe? Because if you and the boss go up against each other, the rest of Fabletown is gonna get caught in the middle.
I can find the door myself. You should just get the hell out of here. Things are gonna get ugly in a minute.
Leave? I told you, I have to do this.
Hey, you've been warned. Stick around, and you're a part of this, just like anyone else.
A lot of us depend on him. Some of us never get to the front of the line at the business office. But he's there. We need you, but we need him too.
What the hell?
What we don't need is a war. Hey, Sheriff, hold up. I gotta go in with you. Can't you just wait up, Sheriff? Thanks.
Am I some kind of a fucking joke to you? What did I tell you, eh? Stop laughing at me. Oh, yeah?
Go ahead. You got a job.
Let's see what Tim has to offer.
Sheriff Wolf, sir.
Shit.
Thank you, Tim. I know the sheriff isn't the accommodating sort, but you handled it. You did well. You can go now.
What the fuck?
Thank you, sir.
Aye, aye, Captain.
You see, everyone in Fabletown has a role to fill. You just have to pay attention to what they need to help them find it. Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal
Ooh,
to
this is going to be a
discuss.
long conversation. Let's find out what he's got to say. No chance we can...
All right, you got me here. Let's talk.
The gang is all here. Ah.
I've heard stories about you. In the old days, how you picked off those men one by one. Oh.
Alright, we're so close to the end now. We're going to finish this today.
Is coming.
So it's about another hour.
And they would wait. Hiding anywhere they could squeeze their pathetic, shivering corpses. Some would just drop to their knees where they stood, close their eyes, and wait for death. And you'd give it to them. I wish I could have seen it.
Was that the well?
Oh well.
So we didn't send Colin to the farm. Only a small percentage of us actually decided to send Toad to the farm. Right. Let's do this. Skip that. Every time it turns off the subtitles. I don't get why it does that. Yeah, they're on. So. While this is loading, I'm going to grab a drink.
I mean, your eyes and the teeth. You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
Not if I can avoid it.
No.
Holly's sister, Lily.
Do you even give a shit about us? The Strays.
That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
We're destroying the tree.
No!
What monsters are you? What horrible, evil, villainous
warped monsters are you?
Stop you making those
Hey,
glamours.
you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you?
I don't know. Snow will come around. She's just... the crane thing hit her hard, and she doesn't really know who her friends are right now.
We are going to struggle with Bloody Mary.
Oh God, Bigby!
This time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
Right, this intro takes ages. It's the final chapter. Let's finish this.
You've come a long way. You must be tired.
See what he has to say.
And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest recently. Please, Sheriff, relax for a moment, will you? Do you want a drink? Something to eat? Vivian makes a very nice, it's elegant. Really a carpaccio. It's lobster, sirloin.
Don't misunderstand the situation here. We are not friends, and you're in no position to offer me anything.
On the contrary, Sheriff. And I don't wish to contradict you here, but your initiative and mine have been friendly for a long while now. Ever since I came aboard these shores. You know, Fabletown's been very accommodating of my humble ventures. Never said a bad word.
Just what are you talking about?
I've just been left in relative peace, I think puts it best. Allowed to live my own way. What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna...
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating. So don't waste the silver. Sit down, Jersey. Well, Sheriff, for the sake of transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
You're destroying this town. You've been doing it for ages.
Destroying this town? What on earth do you mean?
What the hell do you think I mean? Slavery? Kidnapping? Extortion? Murder? What would you call the wholesale corruption of Fabletown?
I would call it the baseless accusation of a desperate sheriff. How are you certain this isn't some conspiracy against me? I'm a well-connected man, well-moneyed. People do like to take their shots at me.
Don't try to play me. It won't work.
I'm not trying to control you. I have no need for treachery.
Where's that
baby.
voice remind me of?
Everything
I can't remember his name.
But I can understand the confusion, and I'm truly sorry about the trouble all this has caused you. And I hope you believe me when I say, Sheriff, that I sincerely mean to make it up to you. The recent murders that have gotten such attention as of late, I don't relish telling you that they were perpetrated by an employee of mine. It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally. I just want to settle the issue for you, and to assure you that it's over with. You really don't need to worry yourself further.
An unfortunate
Maybe
bit of
not,
business.
but
you're gonna tell me right now who killed him.
Sheriff, I have
It's,
complete respect for you and your job. I hope you know that. But I simply can't divulge that information.
I don't think he's as innocent as people
You
say.
really shouldn't worry yourself. As I said, I've got this under control.
No, I'm gonna deal with it right now.
Yeah, right. What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation? The man said he'd take care of it. So why don't you take the hint and get out?
You know who did it. Now tell me.
Fuck you, Bigby. You think I'm scared of you? You're nothing more than a...
That's enough. I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but in the interest of preserving our alliance, if you have to know, it was Georgie. However, like I said, I'll be handling the matter if you don't mind.
Georgie.
You got what you wanted, so just...
Sit down.
See, he's got a lot of hotheads around him.
Yeah, I killed him, so
I don't
what?
believe him.
You should have just kept your nose where it fucking belonged.
Why'd you do it? Why kill them?
Does it matter?
Look, the fact is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your protection has limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours. But you could murder someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this.
And
You
then
told me
attempt to
kill
blame
him.
me for it. You will be silent.
You're passing the bar.
While we discuss what to do with you.
This is right bollocks, this. You're just gonna let him do this?
So what do you say, Sheriff? Can we discuss terms? You can have Georgie. Consider it a gift, ensuring our continued cooperation.
What the hell?
Take this fucker. Take all of them. I didn't fucking
Don't
start
make
this.
any trouble, Georgie.
Are you seriously throwing me under the fucking carriage after everything I've done for you?
No deals. It's over, so get up.
I'd advise against that approach, Bigby.
You can't just hand me over. What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us.
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like
You
that?
think I give a fuck if I'm the one? Who the shit do you think you fuckers
surrender.
are?
Get the
fuck out of
I do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him. Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
You can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit. But he's not taking me anywhere. I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
What are you saying?
I'm not going anywhere.
This could
Come
have
on,
gone
let's see
so
how this
well.
goes. Good night, Advec. Have a good Christmas.
To
And
speak
we'll
the
catch up
truth,
again
I've never been
soon.
a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
Oh, shit.
Did I miss anything good?
Oh,
well,
shit.
look at you, all fixed up.
This is gonna be, trouble.
Take this!
Holy shit.
You're done, Wolf.
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you, but I'll be glad to see your insides turned out. Got him! Now!
Nope. Ah, come on. Why are we on a murdering spree now? Well, it's gonna have to be a self-defense.
This way.
So where's this taking us? We need to catch up with Bloody Mary.
Come on, Georgie.
Oh, shit!
I know.
Go on, Bigby. Catch up with me.
Fuck! What was that?
Riveting stuff, eh? Oh shit. I didn't realise that was him.
Take him off!
I can't!
I would have gone after the crooked man otherwise.
Gun it!
Are you sure?
Do it!
He's not moving.
Keep going!
We ain't gonna get no cliffhangers today. We're gonna finish this shit.
Come on.
Right. Fuck it.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna do something, not just jump out the way. Not wasting any more time.
Come on. We can't stay here.
Hang on. I need a minute.
Okay.
Maybe we'll get some proper answers out of him.
Shit. Hello, Bigby. I hoped you'd come to your senses. Crooked Man's the one you want. But of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go.
I'm taking you in, Georgie. Let's go.
You gonna carry me?
Please, Sheriff. Haven't you done enough? Look at him. He's dying.
I'll arrest you too if I have to.
Go ahead. It isn't his fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all have.
What?
He made sure they
That's what
couldn't
I'm saying.
talk
it's
with
totally
those damn
you
ribbons,
need to get
and then he
on
killed
with those
them.
raiders.
You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you?
They're the
even
ones
a
that have all the
little,
ammo,
knowing
and the fact that
man
you
murdered-
saved up so much money.
Those girls.
So
are
it's
like-
all my
ridiculous.
fucking fault then.
I
You
didn't mean-
fucking. Ah! You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck? I did what I had to! You can't fucking blame me for that.
You didn't have to do anything.
Like hell I didn't. Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the Crooked Man wasn't too thrilled. But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So I fucking killed him. And I'd do it again. 'Cause it's not my fault. The Crooked Man gave the order. He told me to kill them. And then he fucking sold me out.
You're still the one who pulled the trigger. Nobody held your hand and made you go through with it.
Fine. Believe what you
Life
want.
is Strange is the best
I can
one.
tell you've made up your mind. Doesn't matter if it's fucking true or not. Go ahead and arrest me then. But it won't bring back Lily or Faith. It won't free your friend Nerissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing. It must be so easy being you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done, right? George is the bad guy. It's all his fucking fault. But what was I supposed to do? You don't know what it's like, Bigby. How could you know? At the end of the day, you're just like him. Coming here, talking about options. Like it was that simple.
You could have done anything else. You could have let them go. You could have freed Faith and Lily from those fucking ribbons instead of murdering them.
Yeah.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If I freed them... What would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die. Do you still think I had a fucking choice?
What are you doing?
I told you, you don't know the fuck about anything.
Hey, leave her out of this, Georgie.
This is the original. The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet. To ensure absolute discretion.
You promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free.
Ah, shit.
You know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell
So
me I
right
fucked
about
up.
the
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me. You're not innocent here either.
Wait, so you've been helping this asshole? I thought you cared about them.
I do. Of course I do. You have to understand, nobody was supposed to die.
Bullshit.
When we built this place, it was just a stupid idea. A gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started anyway. This was supposed to be our place. We were gonna be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us or use us. That was the point. Then the Crooked Man showed up and everything just turned to shit.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just... If you still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead. Kill her then.
What are you doing?
Break the spell. Save the fucking day.
We'll find another way. She doesn't have to die. Maybe the witches
Don't talk
can...
about me like I'm not even here. Please. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on your conscience. Don't I get
I
a
can't
say?
pull that ribbon.
It's my life. Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
I wasn't really...
You don't get a choice if you're involved in this.
I know what I've done.
Wait.
No, she's gonna
I'm
do it.
sick of everyone thinking that they can just do what they want with my life. I thought it would be different here. But it's all the fucking same.
Vivian, I didn't mean...
Do you think I wanted to be this person?
Don't pull the ribbon.
What I did to Faith and Lily, to all of them.
Vivian, wait.
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care. I have to forget what I've done to them, what I took away from them.
Oh, this is...
I look at Nerissa and I hate myself.
Vivian.
I can't pretend anymore.
What are you doing?
No.
Vivian, don't. Vivian.
Ah, shit.
No. Fuck. No, 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 no. Why'd you have to do that, Vivian?
I was right, though.
Vivian. Shit.
Just... Jesus.
Vivian, I didn't fucking mean it. I was just... Oh!
God damn it. But the spell's broken now.
Oh, fuck!
Get up.
What are you confused with?
Get
up! Don't think so, Bigby.
She... Ugh. She used the ribbons to
I'm
make
gonna
more,
die
which
here.
basically entraps the
I
other
think we
ones.
both know that. Just make sure
But
you
that's
give the
the
crooked
original.
man the same treatment when you find him. Really fuck him up for me, alright? For both of us. You know the bastard deserves it.
He's gonna have it worse. Don't worry.
A lot of it's about control.
Good. Old foundry by the river, alright? Shepherd Metalworks. He'll be there. Fucking asshole. You wanna finish me off now? Or do you plan to kick me around a little first? Rip my limbs off one by one? That's what you wanna do, right?
That's not who I am.
Sure it's not. No more games, alright? We both know how this ends. Just make it quick.
All right, Georgie.
Yeah. He needed that. Ugh. He's suffered enough. Adonis. Yeah, definitely. Now we go after the Crooked Man. What do you mean a little cold? Right, let's finish this. These Telltale games really have a... They're so story driven that that's the conscious effort, is to make it like no other.
He's here, all right.
That's what I felt like with Life is Strange. It left me so gobsmacked that I was like, wow, this is so... It's so far been my favourite game of the year.
Of course.
It's good with the way the consequences do roll over, and you get a load of shit for stuff you do. It definitely let you know the element of what the consequences are.
So this is where they've been sending these.
All these glamours. Don't watch any videos on Life is Strange. Go play it.
Bigby Wolf.
The hell's that?
The big bad wolf.
Ah, Mary.
You used to be something. used to fear
Oh
you.
shit, what the hell's that?
They'd hide anywhere their small shivering bodies would fit.
That doesn't look nice. Come on, Mary, come out. Oh, it's those hollow tips.
Silver.
The big bad wolf.
Oh shit.
It's about time you showed up.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
It's definitely not horror.
Ah, Bigby. I see you've made it
It's
here in one
a head
piece.
fuck.
I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you've finished, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get out of my way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Wow, what a man. Stealing punches while my back is turned? Didn't your mother ever teach you to fight proper?
Go on, let's get her. There's a whole lot of sneak attacks. Come on, Mary. Come out to play. Oh shit. I didn't catch that one in time.
Where are you? Come out and face me!
Oh, there she is. Holy shit. What the fuck? Beast mode engaged. Ooh, these quick time events are so goddamn fast. Good, I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. Oh, this is... Oh. that her? That was the real one. Talk about saving the best for last. Now it's your turn, Crooked Man. It's been an interesting conversation.
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
This gun holds 6. I won't miss next time. Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want.
You sure about that?
Yes, I'm quite sure. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial.
Oh no,
Can
now
we
he's
at least
gonna
agree
try.
on that? I will have a trial. Are we clear?
The whole town will be calling for your execution. Why would you want me to bring you back there?
Why don't you let me worry about that? Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that.
orchestrated it.
All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
Maybe you didn't carry it out, but I don't think Georgie was lying when he said you ordered their deaths.
Georgie would have said anything to save himself. We both
He was
know
dying.
that. I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. And I don't think I'm being unreasonable. If you decide to do something stupid, like murder me, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town.
What do you reckon?
You're often reckless. And I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth? Or do you just want to look like the hero? Because those are two very different things. You're smart, I'll admit that. So what I just don't understand is why you're here. I mean, you want to catch your killer, right? Georgie. He's dead, isn't he?
Oh, yeah.
My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little. It's over.
Brighten up a little.
So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle.
Let's take him in.
All right, let's go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind. What do you say? Hey! I'm sure Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup.
We're still gonna punch him in the face.
You're under arrest. You'll be given a trial in front of your peers. And your punishment will follow.
It'd be interesting to see why he was so insistent on getting a trial. Killing him would just be too easy. I think a lot of people would have killed him on the premise that they think that he's up to something.
I know. But we have to do something.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When
is this thing happening?
Are we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to...
Let's see what happens.
He's back.
The Crooked Man.
I know, right?
God.
Motherfucker.
Are you okay? It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place.
Well, he didn't make it easy.
What happened?
It doesn't matter. He's here. We got him.
We can talk about it later. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know...
Snow White.
I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister.
What do you have to say for
Where the
yourself?
fuck do you get off?
Poor
You think
girls.
you have the right
And
to
what
just
about
do this
Faith?
to
What could
people?
they have
You're a
done to
fucking
deserve
crook!
This. You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White.
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
I sincerely hope not. Well, where is he?
Sheriff?
Passing the buck.
Georgie was a victim of this psycho, too. He was pushed into the whole thing, and now he's dead.
He's... what?
Dead. So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That doesn't
need for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
If you'd wait a moment.
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support
Misunderstanding,
for the
my
forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts.
And for being a condescending prick.
I don't care. That
Now,
was
is there
worth it.
anything you would like to say?
Now he can speak.
First of all, it had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're an...
Everyone just shut up for a minute. You wanted a chance to talk? Well, go ahead. What? We all know he's guilty. What the fuck does he need to speak for?
Fair.
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government, and most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where
well.
it fucking belongs.
Now,
So let's get on
But
with
we
it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We're going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
No, don't take the cuffs off.
This
him.
is ridiculous.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna
jeez.
get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell
This
the
is such
fucking
bullshit.
truth.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never.
I'm not going to
authorize
let him
such
get
an
away
act.
with this.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
You weren't being helpful. You were trying to set me up. Your people tried to kill me.
They
Yeah, and I
get a
believe
bit
Georgie.
carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I've protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
What's he talking about?
I think you're done talking.
What are you afraid of? Why not let an old man say his piece? Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted... that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah, that's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in line.
forget it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and hopeless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
You put him in worse positions.
Yes, but...
Wasn't I?
You're the fucking problem here, not us.
Really? What about Archie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back. And in turn, we used her magic to help poor Faples get glamours.
Illegally.
Because I helped her, she was able to make a living. Provide for
And I
herself.
burnt her fucking tree
And
down.
what did they do?
They burned my tree to ashes.
What?
You burned it down?
You see?
There's more to this than they're saying, okay? It was necessary to keep this town safe. Greenleaf was using her magic to help Crane and the Crooked Man.
What choice did I have?
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with a Crooked Man.
Now they're all bickering amongst themselves.
We've made
Fuck's
some
sake.
mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away. But I want you all to know that I care
He's a
deeply
psychological
about
man.
all of you.
He knew he could get everyone arguing.
And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can.
We didn't get you into this situation. He did.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope
think I might
for
be
a better
okay now.
life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength.
Do you really think the Crooked Man cared about you? He just cared about your money. He cares about your obedience.
They're right.
Yeah.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town
Yes.
is over, and those girls will have their justice.
You wanted a trial? Here's your trial.
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the...
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a confession
A confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
Snow?
You won't be able to talk your way out of this, Crooked Man.
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't
Oh,
feel
please,
right,
let me
what we're
just put
doing.
him in the well.
I just
Of
need...
course it's right. This man tormented all of you for profit. Georgie
Let me
killed
just
him.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course. Yes, you're responsible.
If I'm to blame for Georgie's mistakes, shouldn't Miss White be held accountable for Bigby's actions as well?
Like what?
How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody? He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
You can't be serious.
That was different.
You're the one on trial here. Don't try to turn this around on us.
See, this is where it comes back
Crane
round.
was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for
This
mine.
is completely different.
I
We all...
did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their
He's
own
getting frustrated
tangled
now.
ends, but they refuse to answer for their own
This
crimes.
isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen,
Everyone calm down. This isn't
I
the
mean, a
reason we're
certain level
here.
of privilege should be afforded to
To who?
This is how it's always been.
This is what I'm talking about. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the
Oh,
promise of
don't
more?
try and say about how much of a
Who
great
was
man
there
you are.
while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby? Miss White?
Oh, no.
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch
She
your
can
breath,
talk.
little
What's
one?
she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Bluebeard.
What?
Of course. Go right ahead.
Don't say
You
him.
probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut
what
up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
Woohoo! Go Little Mermaid.
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
We need to establish some order here.
Vivian wanted you freed from the ribbons. She took her own life.
I didn't know how to push it towards
I'm
him.
sorry, I don't think I know
Nerissa! My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it.
Oh,
Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me. And now I can finally say...
And this just confirms it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always
Yes.
him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me?
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well.
Nah, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to
Wait, they're turning into
yourselves!
a mob.
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you.
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
You're done talking, crooked man. You had your chance.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him
What
up
do you reckon,
forever.
down the witching
somewhere
well?
he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's
I
not
assure
good
you.
enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has
more
a point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been enough bloodshed?
So we get rid of him.
Get him out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
What
listen
do you
up!
reckon? Come on.
Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This is going nowhere.
someone needs to make a decision. Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
I'm making it.
Look, I'm making the call.
Why should you?
He is the only officially appointed representative here.
Right. Bigby should decide.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine. Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Sorry,
Okay,
Snow.
Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Snow,
Just do what you think is right.
Yes, Sheriff. Do what you think is right.
Teach him a fucking lesson.
No.
He has to
We
die.
can lock him
Just
away.
fucking get rid of him.
Not this
Oh
one.
shit.
There you are. I hope you all remember this moment. Think of me when you
Last
try
chance.
to sleep.
Finish it, Sheriff.
Please, we can still.
End it already.
I couldn't do it.
you said you had a way to keep him from hurting people.
Wait, you
After
can't
what
be serious.
he's done, you just gonna put him in prison?
This isn't the way, Sheriff.
You're doing the right thing.
Yes, there's a way.
All right.
I've been trying not
Do
to
it.
murder people. That's the main thing. If I and I can't come down to the last decision and do it. The last decision. We got him though. Well, I've tried at least. Hopefully not killing him's gonna do better for people.
Not what I was expecting.
Oh, there he is.
Morning, crooked man.
He's got a sharp tongue. I thought it would be better for everyone if he parted with it.
Thanks, Greenleaf.
Don't forget this the next time your deputy mayor gets an itch to destroy my worldly possessions.
Hey, Sheriff. Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
Sending a few people off to the farm.
This fucking line.
People want jobs.
Oh, Mr. Wolf, Flycatcher left his keys.
Listen, Snow, can we talk? I wanted to...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this.
Just getting snowballed by everything in the office.
We'll talk later, okay?
That's a really good question.
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
He's taking the piss. Come on, Colin. I thought I left that decision up to... Does she, though? Depends where we put him, though. Oh, they're taking him to the farm.
I'm going. Jesus.
Along with Toad.
We only have like 5 minutes.
Then carry me for fuck's sake. I don't give a shit.
You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day. Shit. Just go grab that, would you?
It's just a farm. You don't have to be so dramatic about
I want to know what this farm's like.
Wait! Sheriff Bigby! I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
No, you ain't guilt tripping me on this.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her?
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle.
Aw, that's very
a
sweet.
big one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches.
That's a weird
Squirt
gift.
juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore.
Don't worry. You'll be a lot safer there. There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Mundy seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on. It won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No. Some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves.
So you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ.
Hey, Bigby. Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig?
How should I know?
A little bit of favoritism right there.
Saying goodbye?
Hey, mermaid.
Hi.
Hi.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
It's okay. I get it.
I'm gonna try and remove that ribbon from her again.
Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start.
This might be worth listening to.
Faith, Lily, and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand.
I don't quite understand.
You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence?
Marissa, what did you do?
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for
That's
mercy
what caused all of
for
this.
all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
You were just trying to protect
Oh,
them.
shit.
Yeah. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man. But then...
Crooked Man ordered.
Oh, God.
Fine. Oh, I thought she didn't want that. What? I'm confused.
I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two
Son
of
of a
us
bitch.
were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the crooked man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the crooked man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
I guess what's done is done.
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality.
Yeah.
Especially after. That night, after
So
Faith,
she's lied.
I tried to warn Lily,
Whereas she said
but
it was
she
close
wasn't with
enough.
her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
You?
I walked her over here, and I left her.
You were trying to get my attention. So you started all this.
I just pointed you in the right direction.
Hey, but
People
definitely
like
did.
us get forgotten all the time. The crooked man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence. And the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith, or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
It's going to be different now, I promise.
Yeah, well, we've taken
Things
care of the
like that
crooked
won't
man.
happen anymore. Not while I'm around.
Thank God we didn't throw him
We'll
down the
make things
witching
right.
well.
You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you.
You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
I don't really know where we stand anymore. Things are just different.
Huh. Things are always different.
Look, Bigby. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you...
He didn't
none
die,
of
but he
this
went
would've
somewhere where he
happened.
can't harm
You
us.
listened when no one else would. You knew when to show mercy, and you
It can
brought
be, but that might
justice
lead
this
on to the
town.
second one.
Finally. Because you brought the crooked man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the crooked man, it was you.
I hope I've at least done some good here.
You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you.
Well, we've done something.
You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
A sense of deja vu.
I need to tell you something.
I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too.
Would hide her beauty so she could escape his
What's
kingdom.
going on?
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about
He
Faith?
said he wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking for. I'll see you around, Wolf.
What? I don't quite... What happened? I don't... Less than 50% of people chose to imprison the Crooked Man. Arabian, thank you. That means a lot. I'm glad you enjoyed it. It's a yeah, a very interesting game. I like them because it told a very interesting story. So these are the decisions. Okay, Georgie died. So is he the only one that died? Yeah. So he could have been avoided. I'm very much looking forward to the second one now. That was a very good game. I've had it sitting in my collection for so long. I really didn't expect it to be anything. I thought, I know nothing about it, so let's give it a go. And yeah, that was really interesting. Totally a shock. Right, let's have a look. Okay. So it's coming out next year, and it says fresh episodes will arrive late 2018, featuring a new standalone story. Sadly, Telltale have previously said it will not explore the first season's finale tease any further. And they're finally going to finish up Walking Dead as well. Well, still playing Assassin's Creed 2 at the moment, but I have one more game lined up, which I've been waiting until Christmas out of the way to start. And I think, Gillian especially, you've been hearing me talk about what I'm going to play next, so I think it's time to show you guys. I might have gone and bought a few new games. And the new game that will be played next so that will be a interesting series of events. I have played the Stick of Truth. I haven't played it on stream, but I don't want to start it just yet. Stick of Truth probably be something I do in my own time, because it's gonna be like the Stick of Truth I've already played, so if people want to watch me play it, that's great, but the reaction of it isn't new. I know exactly what happens. Oh, Arabian, you're just pushing all the buttons today. I went on a bit of a spending spree the other day, and I've come out with some new games. South Park was one of them. And what's this? Yeah. LA Noire will definitely be played. I played it before, and that's a great game. Here's one for you, Gillian. What was that about Mafia 2? I swear I've got that. Mafia 2. I swear I have that somewhere. I haven't played the third one. I'll be around somewhere. But and The Evil Within 2. Oh! And Gillian. Here's a new one for you. What's that? Yeah, that looks like a game that's on the request list. I got Cuphead. Yeah, that's what I got. So, the next sort of plan is finish off Assassin's Creed 2, start the Stick of Truth. No, the Fractured Butthole. We've got Cuphead, we've got Evil Within, we've got LA Noire, and we also have Fallout 4. Speaking of Dishonored games, Arabin, I'm never going to get that right. The Dishonored games, I have all of them, I've streamed all of them, but I haven't streamed them trying to do it without being seen or killed. Arrow, will do. I've completed the first one without being seen and killing no one. So that one would be a walk in the park. Number 2, I've not done that. And Death of the Outsider, well, that one looks like it's going to be a pain in the arse. So we have plenty to keep us busy for the next few months. And hopefully it will help us build the channel. So, as you can see, yep, this is my Xbox game library. As I was saying, I wasn't kidding when I said I have all the Assassin's Creed main games ready to go. Oh, and we need to do Telltale's Back to the Future. I've never played that. We've got the Bioshock games. I've done the Dark Souls games, but we've got the Dead Space games. We've got Final Fantasy 15. That's one I need to do. But I want to wait till I get 4K TV and really see that pretty. Hitman. I need to go through and play Prey again. Day of the Tentacle. I have never heard of that. Never in my life have I heard that. Day... Wait, hang on. Let me just change this up a bit. Day of the Tentacle. I've never in my life heard about that. Let's have a look. Day of the Tentacle. What is that game? That looks a bit silly. Oh, it's one of the old LucasArts games. Is it like Monkey Island? I have never played Gone Home. It was one of the games that came free on Xbox. So, TMI. I don't understand what that is. But I've still got other games that are... Check for new items. What do you mean check for new items? Alien Isolation. We've got to go through that. I want to play Beyond Good and Evil because they've announced a new one of that. So I need to... Oh, Monkey Island. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. It's made by the same guys around about the same time. That actually sounds like a really interesting game to play. So I'm actually really keen to give that a look. What else we got? Oh, Assassin's Creed Unity. Blech. Yeah, Beyond Good and Evil. They've announced the second one, so I want to give that a go. Never played that. Never really put the time into the Far Cry games, so I've got a couple of them to play. A friend of mine wants to do co-op streaming Gears of War, but he's got a lot going on at the moment, so that's not going to happen. But then I've got loads of like games like Slime Rancher I need to play. Indie games. Watch Dogs. So yeah, like there are more games as well. I played a little bit of it, but I didn't get too far ahead with it, so I don't know too much on how that plays out. But I find there's such big games. There's a real. It goes on. It goes on and on and on and on and on. No, I haven't. Is that worth watching before I play the Far Cry games or after? Because I would think it'd be, if as you say it's to promote it, it would probably be before. Okay, I will give that a watch at some point, and let me have a look. Just want to see how long it is. Far Cry. Ah, there we go. Okay, so that's... Oh. So it's about half hour long. It's basically a reality show. I certainly could. That's actually a really good idea. Yeah, alright. I'll do that at some point. Okay, well, this is where I'm going to leave it for today. Arrow, thank you for coming along. Hopefully you'll leave a follow and you'll join us again on more streams soon. And Gillian, what can I say, man? Always a pleasure. Thanks for coming and spending your Christmas day with me. It's been an absolute pleasure. Let me just go back. There's one thing I need to do is add... Oh no, that is on. Never mind. Yeah, it's been an absolute pleasure. So Merry Christmas to all you bastards. And I shall be back maybe tomorrow with a stream, and then I've got a couple of days off where I won't be able to stream. Gillian, I always feel really bad because... Arrow, much appreciated, thank you. I always feel really bad because you spend so much time to come and watch my stream and spend time with me. I always will... I'm so grateful for that. But every time, my streams are in the evening, and for you, it's like 4 in the morning. So, thank you. No, thank you guys. Alright, have a good Christmas, and I shall see you again soon. Peace.